is Angel and
Donnie.
And today we are coming to you with a video response to an email from one of our watchers. We're going to keep her anonymous, and we're going to call her Vi. Vi, you know who you are. We got an email from you this morning, and we're going to go ahead and answer this for you. And I hope that this helps you and bring you some type of peace in your relationship, and help you to make some decisions that you will probably have to make after this video if you haven't already.
Yeah, so let's get to it.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read the email that was sent to us so that you guys can know the backstory and what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and start. Okay, so it starts off, it says, "Hi Angel, I came across your video on YouTube when his family doesn't accept you, and I'm going through a very similar situation. I'm so happy your guy always stuck around. I would love if you could read my story and give me some feedback. So, we have been dating since 3 years, and everything was super smooth. So I met his mom 5 months ago, and she really liked me. She even told me you guys plan your future super fast and get married soon, as he is 35 years old. But few Indian parents believe in astrology, and they match stars before marriage for a match. Ours don't match, and his parents flipped in a week only." Wow, a week. "They have very, very strong beliefs in it and don't feel that we are compatible. Even his older sister, who is divorced, believes in astrology, as her stars had also not matched with her ex-husband. Still, they got married, and now they are not together. My boyfriend doesn't believe in astrology at all, so he kept asking for practical reasons for his parents why they are not, or why they are saying no. It's been 5 months, so he's been going at it for 5 months. It's been 5 months he has been trying with his mom, but they seem to be super adamant and firm. He is not someone who will fight and raise his voice, and I can see that he is giving up on us. Just 2 days ago, his mom asked him, 'Close your eyes and think, if you marry this girl, we will be very unhappy. Will you be happy seeing us unhappy?' And he realized that if his parents are not accepting, he won't be happy." How old this guy is again? 35?
Yeah.
All right. I'm in a situation where I don't know what I can do in this. I know he has been trying since so long with them, but I'm afraid he will give up very soon. What do you think I can do in this situation? Regards, V."
Wow. There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot to unpack.
There's a lot going on here.
Gosh. V, first and foremost, thank you for sending us this email and for considering us for advice for this, in this particular situation. But you want to start?
Where should I start? There's so much going on here. Well, there's a few things that caught my eye. I mean, the first thing was, I'll just try and just speak my mind. I mean, you guys been going at it for 3 years, right? Everything was smooth, but you just met his mom like about 5 months ago. You know, I find that a little strange. Like, how are things going so smoothly with your guy, and you haven't even met his family or his parents yet, you know, and 2.5 years later, or I don't know the time frame, but that's quite a while. I mean,
it is
usually you want to meet their parents or meet their family, so you can get a better feel of who you're with, what their family's like, because family is very important.
Yes.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yes, very true.
So you got anything to say about that?
I do think, I have to agree, I do think that it's it's a little questionable, but I don't know how things are as far as your culture in terms of introducing parents, mates to your parents and this, that, and the other. So I'm just going to say I'm not sure if that's a cultural thing or if that's just something that he decided on his own and you were okay with. But I do think that that's a bit strange because, you know, here, you know, and I don't even know if you guys are in the States or not, but, you know, in my experience dating, you know, as far as if you're going to be in an exclusive relationship and you know that it's going to be serious, usually you will start meeting family probably after maybe 6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 months.
Maybe even sooner.
Maybe, yeah. You're going to start meeting friends or something. I don't know if you guys have introduced your friends or whatever. You guys may have introduced friends and that may have crossed and things like that. You guys may have gotten that out the way. But I know as far as parents, you know, and you're in a committed relationship and you guys are committed to each other, it's exclusive. I would say within 6 months, you're probably going to be meeting the parents if he's serious about you.
Yeah, if y'all are serious. I mean, just do it. I mean, I think that's really important in a relationship to know, you know, who it is you're really dealing with, and that includes their family. And also,
anything else you want to add to that, or? No. Okay, because I was gonna move on to, you know, when she met you, she really liked you, so that was something that gave me hope at the beginning of this letter, because usually how it goes is that they don't like you initially.
Yeah.
They don't like you initially.
Yeah, that was a good sign already, but
they don't like you initially, and then they come around. But for you, she did like you. But when they found out about your stars or your astrology not aligning,
let's just talk about that for a second.
That's when things went south. That's when things went south.
Yeah, so it sounds like you already knew about how important the parents is with their views on astrology.
I don't think so.
Or no?
I don't think so. I don't think she knew. I don't think he knew. I mean...
Well, I mean, she definitely does understand that there are circumstances where astrology is a big thing in matching, and that was definitely a potential. And in this family, it happens to be the case.
That happened, right? Okay,
And knowing that, even though if he wasn't into astrology, but knowing that his parents is, you know, this is just a part of the vetting process when you're trying to meet someone new. You know, you got to make sure everything's gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like for instance, you know, I want children one day. If Angel didn't want children one day, you know, why would we keep dating? You know, things like that you need to find out in the beginning.
Yes.
Or religion's another great example. You know, that these are deal breakers. Someone not matching your astrology, that's a deal breaker here.
Right.
So, you know, it's just a part of the vetting process in the beginning, and it's really important to find out these details.
Yes, it really is, because if he knew, because it's his parents, you know, I'm going to assume that your parents are okay with your relationship, because I haven't heard anything about your parents. So I have to assume that they're okay with your relationship. But it's his parents that has the issue. And that's why, just as Donnie said, it's so important to vet your partner. Ladies, please vet these men who you are with, especially if you are dating interracially. However, even if it's intraracially, you have to vet the person that you are with, because you guys are both Indian, okay? you guys are both Indian. I'm going to assume that too. And this is something that is affecting y'all's relationship that he could have expressed to you that could have potentially been a problem from the beginning, because it's his parents, and I'm pretty sure he knows that this is something that's really huge for them, especially if he watched his older sister get married.
Right.
So, you know, that goes to that's a red flag for me, that he didn't properly, you know, do the right, go the extra length to understand what his parents feel and question them before, you know, you guys embark on this 3-year-long relationship. And now that you have he's finally introduced you to his parents, now they have a problem because you're almost cursed. Now they have an issue because your star or your astrology doesn't match. God, I mean, I want to say this is definitely a cultural thing, so I can't really, I'm not gonna badmouth it or anything like that, because it's every culture is different.
But if that's the case, that is what it is.
But if that's the case, it really is what it is. I'm kind of sorry to say, but I also think that it's time for you to move on. I think that you should move on from this relationship. I know it's going to be super hard, but you yourself have said that your guy is not one to argue. He's not one to raise his voice. So that should let you know something right there, that he's done fighting. You know, he did what he could do. And now when it comes to ultimatum, with his parents are going to win. With his parents are going to win
every time.
And I'm so sorry to tell you that, but his parents are going to win. And it shows where his loyalty lies and also where his love lies. Because, you know,
I want to say there's different kinds of love, right? There's a love that you have for your mom or your parents' family. There's a love that you have for your wife, your you know. And that love shouldn't be in the same category. And in this case, the love that he has for his, you know, for you and his mom, it's on the same plane. And guess what? His mom's always going to be here, always. You know, ideally, it'll be 2 separate love categories. Ideally, but you know, it sounds like this is what's happening. And because of that, look, you stand no chance. He's not the type to argue. It honestly sounds like he's not committed to this relationship as much as you are.
As much as you are.
And if he was, he'd be fighting tooth and nail just like you. He wouldn't take no for an answer.
He wouldn't take no for an answer, and also he would just marry you regardless.
Yeah.
Because why? His older sister did it.
Think about that. His older sister did it.
His older sister did it. And who knows, you know, who knows what can happen. So what if your astrology doesn't match? That doesn't mean that your relationship is not going to work. But if that is his belief and he has now been convinced that it's not going to work and it's going to make his parents unhappy, he has decided. And if you, and you know, women know when the energy is different between their partners. You've been with this man for 3 years, and you can tell that his energy towards you has changed.
So much to where she feels that it's going to be ending real soon.
So much, yeah. You feel that. You feel that. So
look, heed your own feelings and intuition. Yeah. It's telling you something, and you're right. It's usually right. Listen to it.
And you know, unfortunately, at this point, if you haven't broken things off with him, you should, because at this point, if he's not deciding to go ahead and marry you and put a ring on it as he should, for since it's been 3 years, and
so smoothly.
So it's been going so smoothly for 3 years. I don't know why this makes me angry, but because I feel like your time has been wasted.
It's a waste of time, and we feel that.
And I hate that because I know someone who this has happened to, and it's just absolute.
It's so selfish.
It's so selfish, and it's absolute bullshit. I'm sorry, because your time has been wasted. He's 35 years old. You know, he's not a spring chicken. He's not 21 or 25. He's 35. He's knocking on 40, babe.
Yeah, he should already know.
He should already know what he wants and where his loyalty lies and what he wants in his future. So at this point, babe, I think that you need to make some very, very some very, very tough decisions for yourself, because you're the one, you matter at this point. It's you need to start protecting your heart, your mental health, because instead of allowing someone to instead of allowing yourself to wait and drag this out, because you can already feel where this is going. So with that being said,
yeah, you're in a sinking ship.
In this situation, babe, I think you should walk away.
Yeah.
I think you should walk away. I think that you should take your pretty self on somewhere, and the next person who is right for you, who loves you as you are, stars and all, girl, stars and all, on the line and every goddamn thing. That's the person who you need to be with. The person who's going to love you, love what's in your hand, love you and all of you, everything. No matter what the parents say, because when it all boils down, it's y'all two in that marriage. It's you two in the marriage that matter.
No one else can live your lives.
No one else can live it. No one else can be there. It's you and him. And if he's not on board, and if he's not as committed as you are, please walk away. He's wasted 3 years of your life.
Yeah, 3 years that you can't take back.
That you can't take back. So, as a warning to all of you ladies out there who are dating interracially, all of you men out there who are dating interracially, please vet your partners. Please vet your partners.
Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into.
Make sure you know what you're getting into, because interracial dating is not for the faint of heart. It's not something that, it's not easy. It's a lot of tough decisions that you have to make if someone doesn't like your partner. And it's almost like you have to be a tribe of one almost sometimes, because, you know, you can have your friends, and if they are with it, they're with it. But if they're not, you got to step away, you know, because it's, if you believe in your relationship and you love this person and you see a future with this person, then that's where it should be. But if not, and you have doubts, or if that person that you're with have doubts, stop wasting your time.
Yeah, you know, I know it really, really sucks. 3 years is a long time to waste. And it hurts because you've invested a lot of time and energy and emotion into it, you know. But at this point, I would cut my losses, you know. I would just cut my losses.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. I hope this helps you in any way. I hope that you can find some peace and encouragement, because there are so many fish out in the sea, girl.
Yeah.
I don't know what you look like, but I'm sure you're beautiful. I'm sure you're beautiful. You know, you have a lot of attributes about yourself that I know many men would find appealing, and will wipe you up, swoop you up. You don't need to be tearing around with someone who needs to ask his parents, you know, if he should marry you or not.
Find a man who knows that he loves you.
Yes.
You know.
Loves you no matter what anyone says.
Undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly. Yep. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you can take some information and tips from this video and apply it to your life in any way. Right, guys? All right, guys. As always, you know, comment down below. You know, help her out. You know, share your story, share your experiences, and you know, and give your tips as well. And just get the conversation started. As always. Oh, sorry.
No, I mean, I just, you know, I'm sure there's other you in the same boat, or may experience something similar. You know, where you're dating someone and it's not going quite well, or you've expected something different, or maybe the rug got pulled underneath your feet, you know. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Yes. So comment down below, guys. Put your stories, put your experiences down below. We enjoy reading them. We enjoy responding to them. And as always, peace, love, guys. Bye.
Alright, guys. See ya.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot bar. Fucking on your a dot, dot, dot. Looking up, open the park, pot, pot.